The Democratic agenda is so in alignment with the one world order. Everything from the LGBT to the kids to the COVID, all of that is in alignment with what they want to do. The problem is Donald Trump is so popular. See, Donald Trump is a nationalist, Art. They don't want a nationalist. They don't want someone who's looking out for the best interests of America. They want someone who's looking out for the best interests of the global elites. And that is the Democrats. The question is, are they willing to cheat Trump out of the election and risk a full-scale revolt by poor white America? That's the question.
Before the US elections, Dr. Umar Ifatunde granted some few interviews where he makes some assertions. After the elections, it seems the assertions he made is somehow true. I want us to watch this video. I will be back.
I believe that both Donald Trump assassination attempts were staged to improve his popularity, and to rebrand him as a victim and not a perpetrator. If you noticed, ever since the first assassination attempt, there has been almost no conversation on January 6th. There has been almost no conversation in Donald Trump initiating a riot in the nation's capital. No conversation at all. That was the purpose of these assassination attempts, to make Donald Trump look like a victim of crime and not a perpetrator of it. And they have done a very good job doing so. They playing games. They playing games, bro. They are absolutely playing games. Art, when I look at this election, and as I've looked at this election since the last time you and I spoke, which was right after, Kamala declared she was going to step in with Joe, I believe that the global white power structure wants Kamala. I absolutely do. The Democratic agenda is so in alignment with the one world order. Everything from the LGBT to the kids to the COVID, all of that is in alignment with what they want to do. The problem is Donald Trump is so popular. See, Donald Trump is a nationalist, Art. They don't want a nationalist. They don't want someone who's looking out for the best interests of America. They want someone who's looking out for the best interests of the global elites. And that is the Democrats. The question is, are they willing to cheat Trump out of the election and risk a full-scale revolt by poor white America? That's the question. That is the question. Are we willing to risk a social catastrophe if Donald Trump is cheated out of the election? In my opinion, Art, I believe he's the front runner. Even though they're reporting that Kamala has a slight edge, I'm not buying it. I believe Donald Trump is the front runner. And I believe he won the last election. I believe he beat Joe Biden, but got cheated. And it don't make a difference to me who wins, because none of them care about black folks. I want to be clear about that. But I believe he beat Joe Biden. If he gets cheated again, I don't think white America takes this laying down. I cannot see white America taking this laying down if he gets cheated again. The question is, are they willing to risk a civil war, a potential civil war in this country if he's cheated again? That's the question. Brother, when I watched the presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, which was a complete joke, when he said the migrants are eating cats and dogs, I thought he was talking about the Latin migrants, which was still inappropriate, mind you, still unacceptable. But I thought he was speaking of the Latin migrants. I had no idea he was talking about my people. So I want to be very clear to everybody. Haitian Americans, Haitian immigrants are my family. They are my brothers and my sisters. Do we have some Haitian coons? Yes, we do. Have I met Haitian people who think they better than black people? Yes, I have. But I also have supporters and allies who are Haitian, who stand by me and support me. They are Pan-Africanists. They stand by their American African brothers and sisters, and they have no issue or no division at all with us. If it wasn't for the Haitian Revolution, the Nat Turner Revolution may have never happened. The Gabriel Prosser Revolution may have never happened. The Denmark Vesey Revolution may have never happened. The German coast uprising in Louisiana, headed by our ancestor Charles DeLong, may have never happened. My point is, Art, there's evidence, although not conclusive in every case, there's evidence that every major slave revolt we had on the North American continent was inspired by the Haitian Revolution. That means our freedom itself was inspired by the Haitian Revolution. So I take issue with any American African who wants to throw our Haitian brothers and sisters under the bus. I will not stand for it. I am a big fan of Toussaint L'Ouverture. I am a big fan of Jean-Jacques Dessalines. I'm a big fan of Boukman, Cecil Fataman, Mat Kandal. The Haitian Revolution started on my birthday. Anybody who has an issue with the Haitian people has an issue with Dr. Umar. Now, to your point, when Donald Trump made that comment about our Haitian brothers and sisters stealing people's pets and eating them, it triggered an entire backlash of white racism and rage. There have been no less than 30 bomb threats in Springfield, Illinois, as a result of Donald Trump and Senator Vance's words. In fact, the Ku Klux Klan took Donald Trump's words, one of the branches of the Ku Klux Klan up there in Ohio. They took Donald Trump's words and posted it on their websites. You got Haitian brothers and sisters who are now fearing for their life from racist white people all throughout Ohio and across this country, because not only did Donald Trump say it, not only did Senator Vance repeat it, they did not backtrack. Even when the mayor of Springfield and the governor of Ohio came forward and said there is no evidence to support Donald Trump's baseless claims about the Haitian people, guess what? Senator Vance went right back on his Twitter. Donald Trump went right back on his Twitter, and they continue to repeat and fabricate lies, racist, stereotypical lies about our Haitian brothers and sisters, putting them in harm's way. And I don't know if you know this, but earlier today or yesterday, there was a Haitian American organization that filed criminal charges against former President Trump and Senator Vance. They want them arrested and charged with inciting violence against a migrant population and inciting violence on American soil. Donald Trump should have been arrested by Homeland Security or the FBI, and his vice presidential candidate Vance should have also been arrested. Nothing has been done. Could you imagine, Art, if I went into a Ukrainian migrant community in America, Dr. Umar, let's say I go into a Ukrainian American migrant community, or I go into an Afghan migrant community, or I go into a Latino migrant community and say that they eating dogs and cats and they need to be deported. Do you not think I would be arrested? I would be put under the jail. But Donald Trump, a privileged white man, and Senator Vance, a privileged white man, can put our Haitian brothers and sisters in harm's way, and ain't nobody doing nothing about it, including Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, who are the ones who brought them here in the first place. A man found guilty of rape is running for president of the United States. If you told me that, there's no way I would believe you. That somebody proven to have raped someone in court can still be allowed to. He's a convicted felon for other reasons on top of that. So you got a convicted felon, someone who was found liable in civil court for rape, running to be president, and got the audacity to spread dangerous, untrue lies and stereotypes about our Haitian African brothers and sisters in Springfield, Ohio. I stand with the community in Springfield, Ohio, and I hope my American African brothers and sisters in Springfield are doing all we can to look out for our Haitian African brothers and sisters. We better be careful how we treat the Haitians in America. You know why? Because the closest country to this country is what, Art? Haiti. Haiti. And God forbid if things get too rough for us here, guess is the closest place we can get to? Haiti. So we need to keep our relationship with Haiti on positive footing at all times, because Haiti is the closest independent black country to the United States. Don't forget that. Don't burn that bridge, because you might have to walk over it. And remember, the Haitian people, it was declared in their constitution, that any African in the world, especially an enslaved African, if you can make it to Haiti, if you can get to Haiti, you will be considered a citizen and you will be respected and protected as a member of the Haitian people. The Haitian Revolution rolled out the red carpet for the American African brothers and sisters who were still enslaved. They did that for us 200 years ago, and we owe it to them to roll out the red carpet for us as well.
Before I continue, let me sip my natural tea. Now, after the US election, I have seen a lot of questions being asked, and all these questions are being thrown to Africans. Many people are asking why many Africans are supporting Donald Trump, because it seems Mr. Donald Trump is a racist, even though one of his policies which he wants to implement is to throw away illegal migrants. So how come we have a lot of Africans in the diaspora, but it seems many Africans are rooting for Mr. Donald Trump? Since I started this channel, one of my mission is to use the platform to liberate many Africans, to enlighten many Africans about the world politics. And it seems so far many Pan-African channels are able to achieve this. Since Democrats came to power, the only thing that they have been pushing on Africans is a policy, LGBT policy, that has not gone down well with Africans. This issue has been on the main topic in our parliament houses, in our radio stations, on our TV stations. We have been focusing only on discussing about how to legalize LGBTQ in Africa. And I think these things has been continuing. When Obama came to power, these same issues was all over our platforms. And when Trump won in 2016, things changed. Africans were free from all these discussions. Africans were not being pushed to legalize this, the LGBT in Africa. But when Democrats came back, it became an issue and they started pushing this agenda on Africans. So it has made a lot of Africans realize the Democrats will not support Africa to develop. The Democrats will not support Africans. And they were even threatening us to cut off AIDS. I remember they put a lot of sanctions on Uganda. They also put a lot of sanctions on other countries that passed the anti-gay bill. The Democrats are used, or we know them, of pushing values or pushing policies that do not support African culture. That is one. And I will be hypocrite to try to accused Trump of looking up or of being a nationalist. Let me put it in that way. I'll be hypocrite because as I also started operating this channel, one of my mission is our politicians to nationalize our resources. We have been preaching this message, so if Trump is also preaching the same message in America, I don't think I have to be sitting here a big hypocrite if I'm going to accuse Trump of doing the same. Yes, Africans are now enlightened to understand the international political system. None of them likes us, whether Democrats or Republicans. We don't believe in none of them. We believe in anyone who will not impose policy on Africans. We just believe we want that person to be in power. We don't want you to come here in Africa and impose policies or impose values that do not go down well with our culture. And that is why Africans, you can see many Africans wanted Trump to come to power. Because we saw what happens when Democrats were in power. We saw how they were pushing some agendas, which even we can't even mention. They were pushing policies that do not go down well with Africans. They were pushing policies that was taboo. We are able to know, we are able to read, we are able to read between the lines to understand the quantum of the world politics. That is why many Africans are jubilating over Trump winning. We just don't want any political party or any government to push agenda that will not help Africa. Africa, we just need development. We are going through enough. Most of the country don't have stable electricity. We don't have good infrastructures. We are now crawling to be at the top. So don't push policies that will affect our system. We want policies that will help us stand on our feet. Even though we know most Western countries control our leaders, we still think sometime to come, we are going to wake up to know where to start from. It's going to be a difficult task, but with how we have started and how people's eyes are now opening, we are all going to get there. Africa will rise, and Africans will wake up to understand how the world works. Please join my Telegram group by going to the description box. Click on the link. It will take you to the platform. Join us for us to discuss about the well-being of Africa and Africans in diaspora. And if today is your first time coming to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification button so that anytime I upload any great content, you will be notified. Thanks for watching.